Hey folks, and welcome to Project Zomboid. This is episode 1, 6 months later, and this is going to be a doozy, y'all. My name is Drunkonlife, but you can call me Drunk for short, and trust me, if you do, I won't mind at all. We are playing with hardcore settings, starting with Zilch, and I couldn't have spawned in a more useless house. I've got nothing, just beds, stools, no cabinets or curios. It makes me believe that the previous inhabitants had bought this house just to impress their neighbors or something. Only in America, y'all. Only in America. But they do have some bandages, which are bandages. Curtains, which I will turn into bandages because bandages are going to be my best friend in this playthrough. It's going to be a challenge. I already can see it. As in harder than any other playthrough I've done so far. I know this because I played around before recording, and I gotta tell you, there is a ton of zombies on this with the setting in this scenario. In the houses, on the streets, behind trees and bushes, hundreds of them. But I'm up to the challenge, I think. I am at least. We will see. I'm still playing with the same mods I've been playing with. Hydrocraft, ORGM, that gun mod that I really love, but I haven't really dove too deep into it. And finally, wait for it, yes, I'm playing with Super Survivors. It's been bittersweet up to this point. It's the mod that I love to hate. Anyway, I think the big problem for me is I haven't figured out the Raider events yet. So what I've done is I've dialed those events down to like 45 days from now. This way, the way I figure it is on Hardcore Survival, I have an issue with, I haven't survived beyond a month and change. And this way, you know, if I get beyond a month and a half, I think that I'll be okay. I'll be all right to deal with them, but we will see. We will see. I also nixed the infinite bullets that they previously had. I like infinite bullets for survivors that are part of my clan. But man, when you have raiders that have infinite bullets just shooting you willy-nilly with no worries in the world, my goodness, it's like taking a banana to a gunfight. It's just horrible. All right, so let's go to our character here. What type of individual would have survived for 6 months in a zombie apocalypse? Well, I've been thinking about it, and I think I've developed a decent character that I think that would, check all the boxes. The first thing that I would think is someone that is okay with moving and adjusting on the fly. Like they never develop roots in an area, and if they have, they can pick up and move without a thought. Now the idea of this, it just brings to mind a conversation in a movie called Heat, where Al Pacino and Robert De Niro were talking with each other. Robert De Niro was a crook and Al Pacino was the cop, and Robert De Niro, he said something. I think his name was Neil in the thing. But anyway, what he said something about what his secret was to being able to not get caught up to this point. And his secret was this: don't let yourself get attached to anything you are not willing to walk out on in 30 seconds flat if you feel the heat around the corner. It's a terrible personation, but you get my drift. This is who this guy is. He is someone that has no roots and that can move when he needs to move. And I think that's a perfect character or a personality trait to have in a 6 months later scenario. Another thing I would think is that they'd have to be kind of lucky. I mean, you'd have to think that they'd gone through at least a situation or two that could have been determined by a coin flip. And they were always on the winning side. So there's that. We're going to go ahead and leave now. And finally, someone who's naturally cautious, which I'm not going to be too cautious right here, but usually pretty cautious when entering new situations. Giddy up, Zed. Anyway, because luck will hardly ever match good planning, right? That's at least what my mom said. We're going to go into this shed. Sheds are always good. Sheds are good. They're going to be the ones that are going to be able to, you're going to be able to find some good stuff. Hopefully, maybe we'll find the holy trinity of tools: the saw, the screwdriver, and the hammer. Up to this point, I don't. Ooh, we have 4 hammers. And I got a gas can, so a gas can would be good. And a machete. Holy moly. We're going to be chopping up some Zeds here in a second. What else we got? Lots of hammers, how to use a generator. We're going to mark this. I'm not going to be able to carry a lot of stuff because my character is severely underweight. He is... He's had a problem putting on the pounds, which I think would be perfect for a zombie apocalypse as well. It's not like you're going to be able to eat like filet mignon on the reg, right? So I really don't like being in here. There's only one way in and one way out, and there is a lot of activity going on outside. So I'm going to do this real quick. I'm going to mark this. If I don't find anything that's worth taking immediately, I'll grab one of these. If I don't find anything that's worth taking immediately, then I'll just come back and get it. Gas can will be good. The last playthrough, I found lots of cars, no gas. Go ahead and climb through this bad boy. All right, so this is Bill Brooks. He's a criminal by trade, if you can call that a trade. He specialized in high-end jewelry heist, but he's been in and out of jail for like, I don't know, since as long as he could remember. We'll just say that. Damn it. There are two of those guys in there. Okay. His last stint in prison, he learned amateur mechanics. He became, he was going to become a mechanic or maybe use the mechanical skill to steal stuff because that's really what he does. He was from Colorado. And he was there up until 3 months ago, running with another group that were kind of not so savory types. And they got raided, and there's some guys right there. There's another one. All right, come here, you. They got raided, and let's back it up. And somehow he got separated from his group, and he decided that he was going to move on because he has no roots. And he was going to go visit his cousin in Kentucky. So he was boosting cars and driving here and there, and he ran into some problems in Oklahoma, which meant that what should have been a 2-day drive turned into a 3-month adventure, and in the process, he's kind of lost weight. So one of his traits, negative traits, he's very underweight. So we're going to have to improve that over time. We are going to improve that over time. Another one of his negative traits, he's a smoker. That seemed like a fairly justifiable thing for him since he was in prison and stuff. He had contraband that he could take or whatnot. See, let's look in this house. Should I open the door? Nothing in there. Okay, he also is hard of hearing and short-sighted, which isn't exactly a good trait for a burglar, but kapowie, hellfire. Why? Why must that happen? Oh my goodness. Oh, and they're coming. They are coming. Let's go ahead and dispatch them if we can. I should run, but I think I got this. All right, some of his positive traits. He is dexterous, he is graceful and conspicuous. He kind of blends into crowds, and he can see better at night. Cat's eyes, which makes no sense considering he's short-sighted, but whatever. I make the rules, right? He's also lucky, and I've added amateur mechanic into the whole fold. As far as his occupation, he is a burglar. So we are going to do a lot of sneak type stuff. And I think that's really, on a 6 months later, as far as a character build, it's the safest build you could possibly have because there are way too many zombies. They're all over the place. And there are so many that I don't know if I would be able to potentially... Should I kill her? Yes. Come here, you. I don't know. There's so many of them, I don't know if I could potentially clear an area totally, like I've been doing. I'm not going to be able to play as aggressive as I usually play, just simply because, any sound you make. See, look, I broke this window, and I'm still attracting zombies even now. Let's go and sneak around here. See if I can take these streets, move forward. The object today is to... Oh, hell. There's more. The object today is to find a place relatively safe that I can lay my head and call it a night. I'd also like to find a carpentry for beginners because ultimately what we want to do is make our way outside of the city, right on the outskirts, and maybe build something. Maybe use a prefab building or maybe something else. I don't know. Maybe build it ourselves. If we build it ourselves, we're going to have to increase our carpentry skills significantly. So a book would be nice. A book would be nice. We're going to sneak around here. Sneak around these guys. One of the challenges with 6 months later is that as soon as, when you enter a building, like, you know, like in regular, even hardcore survival, if you enter, see, look at all those people. They're just like hanging out. If you enter a building, you could be swamped with 20 to 30 Zeds very quickly. I mean, they've literally taken over the place. It's their home, not yours anymore. It's really crazy. There's another one. I'd like to find an intact building to sleep in, but I'm not 100% sure I'm going to be able to find that. Got him. Got you. Under my skin. Okay. More over there. Should I look in here? And there they are. They're just bumping heads. Bumping heads against the glass. Wowzers. All right, so that's that. This is Bill. He's an underweight thief that's trying to make his way in the zombie apocalypse. I'm going to scoot back a little bit. Try to sneak around these guys. And see if I can find at least close to the outskirts of town. Look at all these. Wow. Now there is a weather update coming to Project Zomboid, which I can't wait for. I think it'll probably be actually started while we're doing the series, so we will see. It's pretty exciting stuff. All right, so I've learned something already. I've learned that if you want to stay inconspicuous, even with a sneak, you want to move around, slink around buildings as opposed to go straight in. Let's go in here. Should I close the door? Yeah. I feel good about it. Feel good about it. Up. There we go. And we're going to take care of this guy. We've got it. See if we can find anything. Carpentry for beginners. All right. Goal reached. Okay, we can stop now. Just kidding. Got a little ways to go. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and grab some of these books. These Hydrocraft books. These are one-shot reads. Might as well read them as I go. Stick them back. Because I don't think you need to necessarily collect them. But even though Hydromax, he mentioned... Oh, there's one right there. Why? Why must I make all sorts of noise? You're not supposed to be like that. Even though he's not a killer. Oh, and here comes another one. He was over there, and look at that. Look how far away I am. How did I break a window from all there? Fungi Field Guide. Yep. We'll read it. We're just learning away. This looks like it would be an okay house had it not broken out the windows. Lots of good exits and entrances. Nothing in here. Nothing at all. A little pop. Got to keep eating. Keep eating. Build that weight up really quick so I can get my strength. Because my strength is so far down, I'm going to have to really rely on bladed weapons. For better or for worse. Means I have to get up close and personal. That's the bad part. The good part is that I can do one-shot kills, and it won't affect my stamina near as much. My goodness, I'm like a vagabond, a homeless person. I have grocery bags that I'm carrying my crap in. Oh, the humanity of it all. All right. I think the tote bag is better anyway than a grocery bag. I every time I think of grocery bags, I think about, I'm sure if you guys go to the grocery store, you have the how many bags can you carry so you don't have to go back to the car challenge, right? I think I've gotten to 8 or 9. Is it raining? Ah, hell. It's raining. All right, so we're going to go in here. Take this out. Take care of stuff. We got this. What else is there? Anything? No, it's 1,500 hours, which makes it around 3 o'clock. I might end up calling this home, provided that there aren't a lot of Z activity. Partially because there's those hedges. Oh, hello, you. Those hedges, which would kind of help block the view. And I know that there's probably a big fence right behind here that would keep them from coming in from the from the south. Might be okay. Not my most ideal situation because there isn't a second floor, and if I do get overrun, I would have to fight my way out. But you know, it's better. Oh, there's one. Can I kill him? There we go. I stomp your face. Whoa! What the hell? Oh God! Come back here. Where'd you come from? Ah, he's got a key. He's got a key. It's the inhabitants. The homeowners are here. What's their story? They just like hang out. It doesn't look like the building has been molested, so it doesn't look like it's gonna be all that tough. Baby bottle. I guess I could fill the baby bottle, right? Looking for a hiking bag because as much as I like the tote bag, a hiking bag would make me feel more survivor-like. Let's see what we got. Don't want to drink anything just yet. I'm not thirsty, and there's no reason to waste that stuff. The only thing that we can get water from right now is what's ever left in the tap and in the toilets. I'd be reduced to drinking toilet water. We're going to take the butter knives. Because butter knives do good. Oh, me. All right, what else? Nothing here. Nothing there. All right, let's keep moving. Maybe there'll be something good in the garage. It's usually where their good stuff is. But I do have, I'm glad, I got part one of my plan today was to find carpentry for beginners, and we found it, so that's good. We found other things too. Cooking for beginners. Not that I'm going to ever really need that now that there is no power unless I find a power generator. But we'll see. All right, can I move this? Cannot move it. Carpentry. All right. So this is one part that didn't really make sense. Okay, like I am not a Bob Vila. I'm not a Tim the Tool Man. I couldn't. Someone says my wife won't let me hardly touch a screwdriver, right? But I can move a couch. Why would it require me to be a carpentry 2 to move a piece of furniture? I don't know. It is what it is, I guess. Can't argue with the logic. All right, let me see. What did I just do? I'm trying. What did I just do? Oh, I took a piece of carpet. Wonderful. Splendid. I can rip up carpet. Can't really do much of anything else, but I can rip up carpet. All right. Well, we're just going to read some carpentry for beginners and probably call this a night. Speed it up a little bit. Let's see what happens. So we've managed to escape the first day. It hadn't been all that exciting. A lot of sneaky sneaks and a few kills, but not many. And yeah, I'm hungry. Can't complain. Can't complain at all. We'll go ahead and eat some chips because I need to gain more weight. Dump it on the ground. There more? Yes, there is. Got more chips. We've got this. All right. We'll continue to read. Let's speed it up a little bit. Oh, I'm nervous as all get out. And it's raining. Yeah, so we've managed to get through. So that's good job. Good job, drunk. What was that? Hold on. Oh, what the fuck? What just happened? Oh my God, nothing is safe. Nothing is safe. Okay, I'm just scratched. That's good. I'm not bitten. Let's go out here and see if we can find... oh my goodness. All right, well, I'm going to stop here. Let's make sure that there's no... Oh, there she is. Wow, they were coming for me. My name is Drunkonlife. You can call me Drunk for short. This is going to be fun, you guys. If you haven't already, if you like Project Zomboid and you want to see more of the series, give me a big fat thumbs up. I really do appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, you can always subscribe. Hit the bell. I usually post videos 2 or 3 times per week, sometimes more, occasionally just 2. It just really depends on my life and what is going on. But any rate, thank you so much for watching, you guys. I'll catch you next time. Peace out, survivors.